Okay, let's move on to box number 4. So for those who are here this afternoon, you'll know what happened. But for those just tuning in or don't know watching YouTube, the literal first card I opened in a box was an alt-art pony. Because of course we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we flip and we get a woman. Which is always a nice sight. Hair Screech, Acid Man, Exit Strategy, Stash, Knife Toss, Ready for Rematch, Raging Rush, Shotgun, Resolve. Ooh, Connor was saying about this one. Alt Art Zero Satellites. 5 high 5. If this attack deals damage, add 1 card from your discard pile to your momentum base up. If this attack gets +2 damage, each card with 0 gravity in its name in your card pool. So this counts itself, so it's immediately a 5/7. 1 mid, charge range tech. It's a shame it's not a weapon, but then that might make Toga 3 a bit too powerful going. Yeah, here's my 8/9 that adds 2 momentum on contact. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got another Mirko. Just Rob leaves, and then the Mirko character starts showing up. Quirks, Viscosity, Screech, Dedication, Arms, Satisfaction, Reduction, MLA, Mana, and Scrap Cannon. Flip 2 foundations, flip 1 rival foundation. You may remove assets from your stage as though you were spending momentum to pay this cost powerful ability. A handy little ability to have, and kind of rewards you for playing assets. Literally, you just missed the first rare of this box, Connor, which was the one you were talking about. Yeah, Rob got the Froppy, and immediately he did give Sean first right of refusal. Unfortunately, Sean just doesn't have a Mirko or access to a Mirko, which is the one that Rob is really after. Mina Ashido, 4, 3, Acid Man, Exam Strategy, Seeking, Distraction, Personal Reload, followed by Rifle Arm. Again! I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy. Thank you, HJ. Yeah, I specific this new camera looking at the card is something I've wanted to do for a while. I just need to have a little bit of disposable income to to get it set up. It's still not great, but I like it. I just need to find a way of getting it. I need to find like non-slip stuff to put on the bottom. Rabbit Cross Kick, Resounding Screech, Abrupt Drop. I'm gonna steal the camera itself. Amplifier Jack Attack. This is what we saw in the last box, but this is the attack gets -1 difficulty if you have at least 2 other charges in your card pool, and spend momentum after you place card. Look at your rival's hand. I mean, Owen, if you want to steal this sub, you can go for it. This is not unique to me. I've seen other people have setups like this. It's kind of inspired by people on what's it called now? The auction app. It's going to bug me now on the auction app, and they kind of do it this way as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get a Kamari, Strategy, Solace, Glance, Stars, Interview, Shooting, Gormad, Spikes into a Sniping Spy. That's cool. Sniping Spike, clear one card from your card pool. This attack gets plus X damage. X equals 5 minus the printed difficulty check value of the cleared attack. Oh, so the lower the check, yeah, this is no one of the lower check matters. Still no sign of a chrome. I will clear the easel in a second so people can see exactly what's been pulled, and I'll move some of these packs as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I saw a glimpse of a midnight there. No, it was Nedry's hair. Action, technique, rabbit, defense, buckler, assault, specialist, soaring bullet, and then we have a perceived weakness, which is tenacious flip. If your rival has lost health this turn, your weapon attack gets +1/+1. Yeah, I just need some like non-slip pads, so whenever I'm taking the cards off, the easel doesn't just slide away. Ultra rare character. Oh, might not get through all the boxes today because I'm feeling really knackered, but we'll see. Let's get a sleeve for this Zero Gravity, Zero Satellites. Is it Leah's? Is it Leah's the same number of the back? So you're, yeah, it's always the same. So basically, you have 3 uncommons and your character. So you go to the back, which means you then go character, 3 uncommons, commons, and then your rare card. There's the British Ryuku with the London with the Union Jack at the back. We have Mob Strike that we have at home. Shroom Shooter, Arm Struggle, Assault, Stunner, Shot, Shotgun, Steadfast, Flare, into a Rupture Driver again. Remove 1 card from your hand. This attack gets +2/+2. Mill 3, your rival spends 1 momentum. And if you have the no move trait, you get to draw a card. I'm just going to move these in here. Sorry for the crinkling ASMR. Let's make some people uncomfortable there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mount Lady 3, who isn't giant, which makes me sad. I think the art on the card is beautiful, but she should have had giant. Rabbit, Mob Strike we have at home, Shooter, Speed, Prove, Misbehaving, Tuning In, Strike, Grab, and a big sister 1B. First time I've got that without it being Kendo at the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Araka 5. Support gear, dash, salvo, eyes, specialty, shoot style, spikes, session, exchange student into a classmate support. Commit after you make a check, it gets +2 if your character is committed. Very rarely going to come up, but it will come up in certain characters such as Asui 3, Midnight, Suzuki is another great one. Other characters that have life and evil that do stuff. I don't just know chaos characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we get This feels like a woman. Oh, it is a woman, but Lady Nagant. Heat tolerance, refreshing blend, gear, teachers, tongue lash, gift returned, jam session, American exchange student, acid dive, and then we got another mansplaining. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I love. Oh, you pulled the lady again. You are. I did. Uh, I'm not the biggest fan of this character's art. I'm not the biggest fan of this character's name. I'm a big fan of this card's ability, but condescending explanation was not was a mistake in terms of like name and art for this set. We got a Kendo, the big sis of 1B. Sniper combo, Fine for Control, Sadistic Jeer, Teacher's Guidance, Tongue Lash, Gift Returned, Acid Dive, ready to go, Horn Cannon, into a great pinky combination. Just a fun little bouncy boy. It's one that I want to try on Evil or Water. It's one I want to try on Evil with Trace Eyes because it does some fun things. Although Water has some great aspects as well. Not too sure what Void can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's look at where I feel like all the back page cards. It's kind of like we have to include some of them. I can understand some Deku cards, some Bakugo cards, some Todoroki cards, but there's also Dabi didn't need cards as set. Minata definitely didn't need cards as set. Midnight, love you. Cannot wait to get to try you out. Motives, Vision, Aizawa, Eat My Sticky Balls, Exhausted Slumber, Rabbit Finesse, Rushing Inception, Wall of Steel, Fungus Among Us, leading into a Fungus You Are. You cannot make it up. Spit Gold Strike, add one mushroom counter to a card either player's stage, and if there are 10 or more in play, if the 10 or more counters in play, then this attack becomes unblockable. Not a bad little card. This is the alt win condition that was quickly errated to unstoppable attack. So we did get a UR, which is an Rupture Driver. So with 2 URs in, which is quite rare for us. I mean, usually by now we've pulled everything, including the SR and all sorts. So it looks like we're getting the opposite of the last box where everything's on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the woman. Solace, Glance, Heat Tolerance, Stash, Knife Toss, Rematch, Fury, Combat, Tuning In, and America's #1 hero. This is a rare. I'm 3 boxes in. This is the first one I've pulled. I have pulled more Momo SRs than I have this. Flip discard one card. Your rival cannot block your attacks with cards that of the same type as the discarded card. So that's fun. Flip this attack, loses 1 keyword. Loses 1 keyword trait and gains 1 keyword trait of your choice. Only playable if your character has the pro hero trait. Yeah. I mean, just the ability to go, I'm going to discard a foundation. You cannot block this attack with foundation. Can be very, very powerful. Yeah, Stars and Strike is insane, and the fact you can just give it any kind of keyword is cool. I'm interested to see how that kind of interacts. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got Jiro. Straight into a refreshing blend. Gear, Shock, strategy, band, Todoroki, strike, grab, go in, and time for rest. Flip name a keyword. After your rival's combat phase begins, attacks with the named keyword get -2 speed this turn. That is really powerful against Midnight, against punch decks, against anything that's kind of going for combo. I think charge is going to be an absolutely big one for it to be named. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another Monk Lady. Hurl. Again, I've seen these two together a lot. If I start off with this one, usually this one's right behind it, and then Plea. Yeah, I've kind of seen these three together a lot as well. I don't know if that's a thing. Speed, Prove, Misbehave, Friends, Spikes, Jam Session, into a Needle Barrage. Mill 3, this attack gets +1 damage for each character revealed this way. If this attack does damage, unflip 1 momentum. So the top mill is kind of dead in anything that isn't Toga, or possibly Ectoplasm or Kurama, which, you know, you're not going to be running too many characters in there. You could run it in Endeavor. No, Endeavor doesn't have those symbols. Never mind. I was going to say you could run Endeavor just to get the mill. And then if this attack deals damage, unflip momentum is very, very powerful on its own. 1, 2, 3, 4. True form. Yeah, but true form's. I'm on about standard. We got a Kiori, Mushroom Girl, Dash, Bash, Fury, Eyes, Speciality, Exchange, Diver, Vertigo, Horn Cannon, into a Searching for the Answer. Unique. After your race that begins, if there are 6 or more face-up foundations with exactly 1 copy in your stage, your character's hand size gets +1 for the rest of the turn. So basically, you can just increase your hand size by 1 by having 6 unique foundations down. That is a little bit nutty, but not overly nutty. Because it's very hard to pull off if you're not Momo, but if you can pull it off, you're going to be sitting pretty. So we saw 4 URs in the first half of the box, and an alt art attack. One, 2, 3, 4. Another Mount Lady. Plea, Quirks, Basher, Arms, Satisfaction, Distraction, Interception, Will of Steel, Fungus Among Us, going into a Defiant stance, which readies it once per turn when committed to a cost. That's going to be very good in decks that run things like carbo loading and other things like that, where you're not having to rely on gaining health to ready it just automatically readies itself. Oh look! Before I do like the 4, oh look, they're there together again. What a surprise. I think I've found a printing thing. Ochako 5, Fury, Punch, Palm, Reload and Arm, Defense, Reduction, Confronting MLA, Mana, and there you go, 6. You came, you saw, you got graped. Let's put it on the big screen for you. 6 got graped. So this attack gets -1 to its difficulty and block modifier for each card in your opponent's stage, in your opponent's card pool. And if your rival has 3 or more cards in the card pool, seal 2 rival foundations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, okay, we're cooking. We got an alt art Ibarra. Viscosity, Eruption, All for One, Buckler, assault, cross kick, resounding screech, abrupt drop into a life of danger. And I'm just going to show life of danger because if you make a check against 2, that check gets +1. And then I'm immediately going to pull that away. I'm going to leave Ibarra up for a bit because that Ibarra art is just gorgeous. So she deserves to be up there for a bit longer, in my personal opinion. I didn't get to play against Owens Ibarra on Monday, which made me a little bit sad because it seemed very interesting as an all low deck. But it did do a lot of work. It took Mirio to a tie, which is always impressive. And now she's going to get covered by Atoga. Baby, incubating, shooter, stunner, shot, stash, specialist, soaring bullet, rush, and an acid sprinkler. If this attack deals damage, you either discard a card that may destroy a foundation to prevent this, and your next ranged or stun attack gets +2 speed. Nasty little card right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Momo Yairozu, 3. Shock, Hurl again. See, told you, they come together. Balls, Slumber, Ball Slumber. Dedication, Go, Cannon, Finesse into a Horn Dash Hammer. This is an EX to attack with card pool. After you discard a card from your hand, this attack gets +1 damage for each of those cards. Flip one foundation, choose one card and either play stage. If it has a counter in it, add one counter of that type. This is a cool one that you can play when you have some draw discard effects. It's got the Earth symbol, so it shares some symbols with the Lurkers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mei Hatsume. Immediately followed up by a sound sensitivity. Thoughtful classmate, Soundwave Blast, Knife Toss, ready for rematch, strategy, shotgun, resolution, flare, and a cheerful teen. Commit after rival destroys the foundation, draw one card, and flip each player as the top card of their deck to their card pool face down. Handy little abilities there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a pony. Struggle, strategic skill, band, Todoroki, big fist, combatant, tuning in, strike, and a jet fire fist, a flame fire fist, jet kindling, mill 3. If you mill an attack this way, it gets you draw 1, and if you have 10 or less health, then you get to draw. You get to give it echo. It's a nasty little card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jiro. Then we have entry, action, technique, strategy, band, Todoroki, flare, big sis, combatant, into another big fist bash. I thought it was supposed to be that you get one of each SR in a case. What has happened here? So, when you try to place, if you have at least 3 or more cards in your card pool, it gets -1 difficulty, +2 damage, and discard 2 cards, add 1 mid-attack that is not called Big Fist Bash from your card pool to your hand with the ever-delicious Breaker 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a Asui, and I think we're at the edge of this easel's life. Rush, tackle, mix up, speed, prove, misbehaving, grab, gourmet, friends, and 0 gravity tag. Discard 1 card after you make a check to place attack. That check gets +2. Commit 1 foundation. This tag is +2 damage. Your rival commits 1 foundation. So you can use that with a few things to get around it, but not a bad little strategy. Let's put a tag there. So let's take a look at the box. I don't think we got an all-out character this time. That makes me sad.